Hello friends, it is me, Mrs. P. We are back from our camping trip and oh my goodness, did we have fun. Got some sun. Of course, I'm a freckle person, so my daughter was helping me put some spray or like sunscreen on. And she says, you know, Mom, that you are getting really dark because your freckles are all like gathering together. And that's what they do in the summertime. So anyway, we are back. We had a fabulous time. I was really nervous because the weather forecast, like the projected weather, looked like rain every single day. And when we got there around 2:30, I think, in the afternoon. And it's about a 6-hour drive, but when you're pulling a camper and we brought the dog and, you know, have to stop quite a bit, it took us longer, but it was safe, easy trip. But when we got there, the weather was fine. I had put in a Walmart Walmart delivery order. And we got the camper set up and the Walmart order came in just in time, and it literally fell a flood. Like we had just got set up and it poured the rain. And I was like, oh no. You know, and I told you guys I didn't care if it was going to rain all week. But then I was like, you know, I really don't want it to rain all week. And for the most part, we had a few showers, but they were quick little showers, and then they moved out, and we had beautiful weather. It was super hot, super humid, but had a great time. Just enjoying my family. You know, there's something about camping. We were in, of course, a camper, but you're close together. You share the space, a tighter space, and so we just had a great time. There was no fussing, no arguing. We had a few splurges on the way out, or at the trip, during the trip. We did rent a golf cart, and that was probably our best investment of the week. First of all, it was convenient to get around the campground. It was huge campground, and all the amenities, you know, you have to kind of drive to. But that every single night they had a golf cart parade. And that was so much fun every night. And people would start driving around 9:30, 10-ish. And then they would send everybody back home, you know, say, you know, lights out kind of thing, around 10:50. But it was so much fun. We went to the Dollar Tree, decorated the golf cart, super cute in like patriotic 4th of July themed stuff, because that's what, you know, the Dollar Tree had. But it was a lot of fun. Had a blast. But anyway, first things first, I've got Happy Mail. So I went today is Sunday, I went today to check my P.O. box, and I had Happy Mail from Julie. And guys, this is like so unexpected. It just said, this is from Julie. I found some challenges from some of my favorite creators that made me think of you. It's just makes me so happy. So thank you, Julie. Look here. Camping, yes, love it. This is from Budgeting for Me. It's a save 20. Then this little roll and save from Wild Everest. Love that. Wild Everest, she's changed her name. I can't remember. Here's another one from Budgeting for Me. Look how pretty that is. My favorite colors, and there's now this is not just any ordinary buck. I feel like this is a certain type of buck that's in the West, but I can't remember. Okay, then we've got this one. It's Burnt Out but Optimistic. Love it. This is another one from Wild Everest, but it's not Wild Everest anymore. I can't remember her name. But that's a save 40. I love the colors of that. Lunchtime. Yes. My daughter and I were looking through TikToks of those benti box, like lunch ideas, and so we've got some new ideas for her lunches this year, so I cannot wait. And then this back to school. It's a Save 60. This one also comes from Budgeting For Me. I don't know who this one is from. It doesn't say. Oh, wait, it does up here. Wild Everest. Okay, so Wild Everest and Budgeting For Me. So thank you, Julie. I love them. I love that you guys thought of me. That means so much, okay? And then the next one is from Jennifer over at Dollar Budgets Design. So it says, I'm a subscriber to your channel. I love your videos. I also have a channel and Etsy shop. So she sent me some Happy Mail. I have not heard of Dollar Budgets Design, but I have now subscribed to her, and I will link her below. So thank you, Jennifer. I haven't opened this one. This one, my daughter, she saw, like, she just couldn't wait. And I told her, I said, leave one so I can be surprised on film. So she didn't open this one because we could kind of see through it. But she was with me when I was checking the PO, and she's like, Mom, she says, people actually send you stuff. And I was like, yes. I mean, it's just so sweet. Okay, so let's see what we have here. And this is Jennifer. And Jennifer is another North Carolina girl. I did notice that on her envelope. This is awkward trying to open this on camera. Okay. So let's see what we have. Oh, cute. Okay, so funny thing about me, Save 24. I used to be obsessed with happy faces. Back in the 90s, I had happy face tag on my car, had happy face like earrings and all the things. So I love emojis. I use them all the time. That's super cute. And it's a good low budget, $24. I love it. And I've seen like, why my mind is blank. Jen, what is that? I know it's Jen. I think it's Jen. Anyway, she uses a dice to multiply. So if it's a low budget and she wants to save more, whatever's under the sticker, she'll roll the dice and multiply it by that. I don't know why my mind is blank. And then here is another little, like a tiny mini micro, what are they called? I don't know what this adds up to be, but this is super cute. Look at these little animals. Oh, there's a shadow, sorry. Super cute. And then another tiny. I could use this in my mini Mondays because I like to do low denominations on that. Super cute cat. Love cats. My cat missed me so much. She has like been attached at my hip since we've been back. And then a Save 25. Ooh, I love those colors. That's the boho colors, I guess is what you call it. Super cute. Thank you so much, Jennifer. And I will tag you below. So Happy Mail. I'm loving getting Happy Mail. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Today we are going to do my Christmas challenges and my randomizer. So, and if you noticed, I am a video short. I did actually film my cash stuffing for this week, but I could not get it to upload. I couldn't, the internet, like the Wi-Fi when I was at the beach at the campground, it kept knocking me off. So I gave up. I just deleted it and thought, you know what, it's just going to be what it is. I did do a cash stuffing last week before we left. I've already gone to the grocery store, bought groceries for this week, so I'll catch up on all the things eventually. But we have, I don't even know, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, $40 for Christmas to stuff. Not much. Whoops. But that's okay. Gonna have fun anyway. And I know that I have marked that we are starting here, back here with Tara's challenge. I did finish her challenge last time I played. I think it was last Sunday. I can't even remember. Time is just like completely like, I can't even. If I didn't have the date on the watch, I wouldn't know when anything was. All right, so This is from Tara over at Life Over Debt. It says, size matters. Nobody wants a small package. love her humor. All right, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll scratch right here. And that is 2. And because I know that some of these can be spicy, I am not going to scratch another one. So we are just going to leave it at $2. So $2 going to start Tara's challenge off in there. All right, next we have Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307. It says, I just want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Oh, I didn't notice this. It says dedicated to Mr. Snow Gardener. How sweet. Ah, that's neat. Okay, so it says 50. We scratched off some denominations of 1 to 9, and I've not gotten the 9 yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll scratch right here. And that is 3. So we still haven't gotten the 9. I've missed doing challenges. I was really excited to be able to do it again today. I'm putting out 2 and putting in a 5, and I'm actually taking these 2 5s and putting in my 10. I've missed doing these, and I kind of feel, oh, I'm not even zoomed in enough. I kind of feel like out of sorts with it. Like I don't remember exactly how I do things. $21 in here out of 50. I don't even know if that's zoomed in enough. I try to make it to where you guys can see like the numbers and as I scratch off, but okay. So this next challenge is from Autumn over at Restoration by Autumn. These were free on her Ko-fi. Let's see here. These numbers are really tiny. 7, 2, 3, and 4. And there is a multiplier in here because it says 40 plus. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll scratch right here. And that's a 5. So still no multiplier. All right, $5 going in. Ooh, I've got a lot of ones in there. If I need ones, I know where to go. Actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me go ahead and just do that. Then I don't have to come back to it. All right, so 40 plus, we've got $21 in there. Then I've got my catch-all, which I'm not going to do unless we need to. All right, next I have this little tiny from April over at April's Fresh Start. These were a freebie on her Ko-fi. What do I want to do? Let's see here. Today's the 22nd. We've got one more weekend in June. I think I'm going to do this $4. And yeah, I'm going to do the 4. If I have some money, I might come back and finish this one. But I'm okay with not finishing it if we don't. So 2 going in there. I'm going to pull back 3 and put in a 5. So we have 17. This will save us 19. And I'll put that back in here. All right, so now we have our Christmas vacation book. This comes from Lindsay over at Boy Mom Loves to Save. I will roll my 6-sided die. 12-sided die to see which challenge we're going to do. We're going to do number 2. And we've gotten some big numbers on here. We've got 4 scratches left on this page, but we haven't found the squirrel either. So let's go ahead and roll the 6-sided die. 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll do right here. That is 12. I was thinking there couldn't be any big numbers left, but yep. Okay, well, $12 going in. All right, so we are going to do 5, 10, 11, 12. So let's see here what we have. All right, so we have $100 in the high yield savings account. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, and 8. Okay, my hands are like super dry. We've got like this heat wave coming in this week. And tomorrow's Monday, we're going to be having my nephew's my great nephew's birthday party here. He already turned 5, and his mom and dad are split up. So mom had his birthday party on the weekend of his birthday, and then we were out of town, so we're going to do his birthday party with our side of the family tomorrow. So we're going to have it here at my house. So I don't even know why I said that. I have no idea why. Oh, heat wave. It's going to be hot tomorrow. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. All right, so I'm going to get a placeholder. I will do that off camera. So we've got 208 in this challenge so far this year. And I'll put that to the side. Sorry, I apologize for me squirreling so much. All right, next, I think we have a new one in here. We do. All right, so this is from M over at Plan to Save Designs. Look at those cute little gnomes. I always want to call them trolls for some reason. This does not say how much it will save. So, could be high, could be low. I have no idea. We're going to scratch number 2. So 1, 2, we'll scratch right here. And that is $5. Let me scratch all of it off. Okay, $5 going in to start M's challenge. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so we've got a chunk of ones. All right, so we'll just keep moving on. All right, so we've got, next is this one from Letty over at Party Planner Papery. These were a freebie on her Ko-fi. I'm going to roll the 4-sided die to see which one we're going to do, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And we're going to do number 3, which is right here. And we'll say odds even. Even, so we're going to scratch right here. And I think that's going to be $2. All right, $2 going in. Okay, so $2 more for Letty's challenge. I've got these little ones in there. 1 and 2. So far out of, I don't know how much, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So $29 in this cute challenge. Charlie Brown. I think I've told you before that I had a friend in school that nicknamed me Charlie Brown because I said good grief all the time. All right, next we have a new one. This comes from Carly over at Budget with Carly. Another gnome. I love these colors. These are not like the traditional Christmassy colors, but I love it. All right, so each of these is $2 each. Star 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we have enough to do it even if we roll 4. So the dice is going to tell me how many stars we're going to color in. 2. All right, so 2 stars. Let's see here. What color do I want to do? I'm going to go with the browns, maybe. I don't know. Will that be... Well, that's almost the exact color of that star. But this marker feels like it's about to run out of ink. Okay, $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And to Carly's challenge. Okay. So we have $5. I am really scared to do anything on Tara's. But I am going to go back and I will finish this one from April. I just needed 2 more. So I'm going to go ahead and color this 2 in and put $2. Okay, so $2 going in there to finish this one. So we've got one tiny little challenge finished. I think I'm going to leave the money in because it's only $19, but I'm going to pull this challenge out and we're going to consider that one completed. And we'll start on July's cute little watermelons next week. And let's see here. We've got $3. Was there $1 on that one? There was $1. Okay, so this is this is what I'm gonna do. All right, so there's $1 on that one, but I also know that my catch-all back here only need, well, looky there, I pulled out my dashboard. Okay. Oh, it needs only one. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm so confused. Okay, 2 is gonna go to this, and 1 is gonna go to that, and this is gonna start this one, that's gonna finish that one. All right, so for the watermelon, let's go ahead. We're gonna do the $2 on the watermelon. Oh, I should have done green. It's okay. I almost was like, I'll just start over. All right, so $2 going into April's back here. And we'll start July, and then back to my catch-all. And we're going to put that $1 into this challenge. And we are finally finished with the catch-all. All right, so this should be $44. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 44. Now I'm thinking I should grab that $19 and make a, like, okay, you guys forgive me. Forgive me. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way. So this one's finished, and this one is finished. So 2 finished ones. So that's a little chunk going to, what is 19 and 44? I don't know. So 20 and 44 will be 64 minus the 1 is 63. So $63 going to Christmas. And that means we will start on Tara's again next week. That means we got all the way through the binder with that $4 or $40, which is good. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to get this cleaned up, and I will come back with my randomizer. Okay, friends, I am back with my randomizer. I do have extra money today. I'm going to go ahead and put sort quick on, knowing that I've got to count this money. I had, how do I have extra money? I had 2 things finish in the Village Hop. One was the self-care, I think, and I just put it towards this. And then the other one was the number 7, which is Saver's Choice, and I decided to put it into the randomizer because we don't get to put a whole lot toward this each week, and it's divided up into 6 different categories. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I did add a different category since we are back from our trip to the beach camping, although we will probably camp again this summer, but we'll probably do that just down at my parents' property. I did switch out camping for celebrations because just having my nephew's birthday here tomorrow at our house, it just got me thinking that, you know, that's another celebration, even though it's a birthday party, you know, just so that we'll always have extra money for things like that. All right, so we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 99. I don't know why it's 99 and not 100, but I'm just going to go with that. I did switch out. I did have a lot more 1s in here, and I did switch it out for like a 10 and a 5, and I might have miscounted that, but whatever. It's fine. So we have $99 to play with. That's 99 is like a special number to our family. 99 was my oldest son's number in baseball, whether he played travel ball or high school, like for his school, his, you know, team, school team, or even in college, he was always 99. And then my other son, middle son, his was lucky 13. So those numbers always stand out to me. And my daughter's number is 4. That's her favorite. All right, so let's go ahead and roll the dice to see which challenge we are going to start with today. All right, so we are going to go straight back to date night and start with date night, which probably might be my favorite one. We did celebrate our anniversary over the weekend or week while we were at the beach. And, of course, we took our daughter with us to celebrate our anniversary. But it was fun. All right, 2. 1, 2. So we'll scratch right here. This challenge is one of mine. It's free in my Ko-fi. I will have that attached. It will be linked below. All right, so $2 going in for date night. All right. I have no one, so 1 and 2. All right. 4. All right, 4 is for gifts. And we are doing this one. This is a challenge that I got from Holly over at Kingdom Planning. I love this one. It reminds me of Dumbo. I loved Dumbo as a kid. All right, 3. So we're going to scratch right here. And we got 3. All right, $3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Number 5. Okay, I think we may be finishing this one. Or did we? Oh, we finished it last week. We finished Mary's challenge last week. I have a new one in here. You're killing me, Smalls. This comes from Susan over at Windmill Rich Budgets. Of course, we're a baseball family, so who doesn't love Sandlot? All right, so this is a save 60 ranges 1 to 10. This is going to be for fun money. We got 4. So which way? Now, you guys, I printed this out myself and stickered it myself, and I didn't do a very good job. So let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try to get rid of some of these stickers that I didn't do so good. I put them too close together. All right, $7 to start us out with fun money. Okay, 5, 6, and 7. I might have needed those ones that I bought out of this. Okay, 5. Oh, that's this one again. All right, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll scratch right here. 5. All right, so $5 more going into fun money. All right, so I'm going to pull that 5 and put in a 10. All right, where are we going now? 5 again. Okay. All right. 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we'll do right here, and that's a 3. You know, the dice knows what the dice wants, and we'll just let it decide. All right, so 3. I have 2 1s. I will put back and get a 5. All right, are we going to do 5 again? We really are. You know, it's funny, though. It's not like it's rolling 5 every time, because every time I've rolled to see which sticker we're going to scratch, it's been a different number. 3. 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. I want to get rid of these that I messed up on. Ooh, a big 10. Woo, Susan. It does say ranges 1 through 10, so I shouldn't be surprised. Glad we've got extra money this week. All right, so I'm going to pull this 10 and put in a 20, my only 20. All right, come on, dice. 2. All right. 2 is for birthdays. And this challenge comes from Penny over at Penny Pinterest Budgets. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll scratch right here. And that is $4. This was a freebie on her Ko-fi. All right, so 4. Oh, I've got a lot of 1s in here. So 1 back and grab. Actually, I'm going to put 6 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I do that right? So this is 5. I already put the 1 in, and then I'll grab a 10. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and condense this just a little bit more. All right. There we go. All right. This is going to be saved for birthdays. 4. All right. Number 4 We've done this one already. It's for gifts. And we are going to scratch number 3 again. And that is a 5. Peanuts, please. When we went to a baseball game, I'm putting a 5 back and taking a 10. When we went to a baseball game while we were in at the beach, and they had boiled peanuts, and my daughter absolutely loves boiled peanuts, and she ate this humongous container of them. Number 1, I am very glad that one, I really was hoping this one would get finished today, because it's for holidays and 4th of July is coming up very quickly. All right, so this one comes from Budget with Carly. I've had it in here forever because obviously it's an Easter one. I'm going to scratch right here, and that is 6. Oh, I'm kind of tempted to cheat and just do like all of them and finish it. All right, 6. So 5 and 6 here. Hopefully we'll roll another 1. All right, 6, back to date night. All right, we got 3 scratches left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So down here, and that is a 7. This was one of the very first actual challenges that I made. That was not a like mini challenge. So I was like, you know, when you make them, you're like, don't think about the numbers as much because if you haven't ever played the games. So I was like, oh yeah, put big numbers on there. All right, 7. So 5, 6, and 7. All right. And date night again. All right, that's okay. All right, odds, even. Odd. So we'll do up here. Oh, I want to save that 1 for holidays. Ooh, 8. Yep, see, I put big numbers on here. I know better now. I know better. All right, $8. So I'm going to pull 2 1s and put in my last 10 in there. And I'm not going to count it. So if I get a 6 again, it'll be a surprise. 2. All right, back to birthdays. This one, Cotton Candy Man. All right, 2. We got this one, 1, 2 right here. And that's a 3. All right, so put 2 back and grab a 5. Yay, 1. Okay. So that means we just have to roll a 1 more time. Odds and even. All right, even. So I scratch right here. And that's 7. All right, $7. I'm taking out 3 and putting in 10. Okay. Woo! 1 more. Come on. Come on, 1. Nope. Back to date night, and we're gonna finish date night. No, that's not date night. Okay, so we are going to finish this one. So I'm gonna scratch right here, and that's 3. All right, so $3 going in. I'm gonna get all the scratcher off. All right. I'm gonna put 2 back and grab a 5. So this should be $65. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. All right, so I get to put $65 in our date night envelope. And I'm gonna go ahead and write that on there because I may forget. I do know that it will be a little while before we can go on a date because my daughter and I are getting ready to fly to Washington to see my son and her brother. And so it'll be a while before we see my husband again. A week. It'll be a week. All right. Do I have another challenge in there? I don't. Okay, you know what? I'm going to grab some from my Happy Mail. I'm going to do this one. This is one of the ones that Julie sent. It's Save 40. It says burnt out but optimistic. I know it's for camping, but you know what? I feel like it kind of suits this too. Sometimes we just get burnt out and need a date night. Get burnt out of cooking. All right. And let's see here. One, yay! Okay, I am so happy to finish that one. Holidays. Ah, yay. Okay, so I'm scratching right here, and that is $5 going in to finish holidays. All right, so $5 more going in, and I do have a challenge I need to grab. If I roll the 1 again, I will grab it. All right, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, $100. Perfect for holidays. 4th of July, we will probably have it here at our house, just a cookout with the family. Probably do some roll-ups and some grilled corn and all the things, you know, typical 4th of July food. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab that challenge because I know that if I don't, I'll end up rolling it and I'll have to do it anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it real quick. Okay, guys, I've had this probably almost a year from Steph over at Steph's on a Budget, and I've been wanting to put it in here for holidays forever. You look like the 4th of July makes me want a hot dog real bad. If I'm not mistaken, I think that comes from Legally Blonde. But I absolutely love that. All right, so that's going to go in for holidays. It saves $50. All right, so let's see. Will we roll a 1? I told you. Okay, so I knew it was going to happen. All right, so we get to start this one. All right, it will say 50. It doesn't say what the denominations are. 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll scratch right here. Oh, Steph. Oh, well, 50, and there's only 8 scratchers, so I should have known. I should have known. There's going to be some spicy ones on here. I love this one so much. Oh, is that onions? Hold on. Or is it just decorations? Maybe it's just decorations. It looks like red onion. Okay, $10. Oh my goodness. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we had tons of ones. All right, so that one will start the 4th of July challenge. Okay. 5. All right, back to fun money. This one from Susan. You're killing me, Smalls. 2. 1. Oh, did I get that one last time? I don't know. 1, 2. I'll scratch right here. Oh, and that's just a 1. No, I'm not going to scratch another one. I'm going to leave it at 1. Okay, $1 going in. And 4. All right, back to the peanuts. And we got 6, so right here. And that's another $1. We're at $1 going in to gifts. 4, was that 4? That is 4. All right, this one again. And we got 1 right here. And that's a 4. One, 2, 3, 4. All right. 2. Is that birthdays? Birthdays. All right, we scratched, I think, that 3 last time. 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's 5. I hope I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly 5. Okay, so let's go through here. We did finish 2 challenges. We've got 100 here and 65 there. Date night and holidays. We did get started with holidays with Steph's challenge. We've got $5 there. So far in birthdays, this is from Penny. We've got 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, and 3. This will save us 55. So we got 33 out of 55. Oh, we didn't even get celebrations. We didn't even roll that one. I was thinking we had done all of them, but I guess we didn't even get to do that one today. All right, this one for gifts, we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 68 there in gifts. Okay, and fun money, we've got $26. We finished date night, and we put in a new challenge, but we didn't roll it again. So we'll start on this one next week. And we also didn't have any leftover money for my catch-all, which this comes from Veronica over at Weekly Budgets. This is a freebie on her Ko-fi. Super cute. All right, guys, that is all I have. All the money is gone and spent. It worked out perfectly, which is super happy. I'm super happy about. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get off here and try to get this video uploaded so that you guys can watch it before Sunday is over. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow in my Mini Mondays. Bye, friends.